Sets were in full Technicolor here in Birmingham. The most lovely day for the first of the Natwest semi-finals. Warwickshire and Hampshire. There, the Warwickshire side. Ed Giddings out injured, but look down the bottom. Alan Donald fit and bowling very well. Anurag Singh will open the batting, and they have been asked to bat first by Hampshire. Robin Smith won the toss in seemingly perfect conditions. The pitch seemed okay, the outfield was fast. There's his side. No Shane Warne, he's in Australia playing in those one-day international matches, so Alex Morris has come into that team, and so much we all feel depending on the bat of Robin Smith. Nick Knight, the key man for Warwickshire at the top of the order, had everything going well for him early on. Concentration, a nice still head, good footwork. He was hitting the ball straight, and 9 for no wicket at an early stage. You felt that Warwickshire were just lining Hampshire up. Hartley came in at nothing more than medium pace. Demi Mascarenhas was the other end. It was a surprise when Alan Mullally wasn't given the new ball, and Nick Knight seemed to be quite comfortable with it. Dermot Reeve is with me.
He played really well. Hartley didn't look 100% fit. He was only off a short run, and you could see he was struggling. Anurag Singh, Nick Knight's opening partner, he was playing his part too. He loves the cut shot, hits the ball strong through the off. Plenty to think about for Robin Smith, wicketless, and he had won the toss.
He had, and that was the start then. 10 overs and 1 ball. The Manhattan chart shows 30 for no wicket. That one good over for Warwickshire. They're doing nicely. Beautifully done. Well, cracking bit of bowling from Mascarenhas. Hampshire reckon there was the thinnest scratch, but nobody else seems to.
Well, I must admit my initial reaction was he got a little touch on this. It's always difficult for the umpire when the keeper's standing up because the ball travels such a little distance, and this is a great take no matter what. If he did feather it, it was only a little one.
Here we go with the snickometer on that possible edge by Anurag Singh. Oh, could be then. Oh, that might run away for 4. In fact, Peter Hartley doesn't seem to be giving him much of a chase. 1 or 2 yelps from Hampshiremen.
Just threw a little bit early. Alan Mullally just past the outstretched fingers, and he could have had perhaps 2 wickets here. One might have been the caught, and the other one might have been a run out. He just got a tip on that. It would have gone back onto the stumps. As it was, it cost him 4.
Just stood up and let the bat swing through the ball. A glorious stroke. There's the Manhattan chart. 1 over worth 10. The others just getting increasingly handy for Warwickshire. Crackerjack of a shot. That's why they picked him. We haven't seen much of this guy. Keep watching. That could have been Mohammad Azharuddin.
Lovely shot. Just drifting in the pads. Not all that bad a delivery, but he's flicked it away. Use of the wrists, and it's fairly raced away.
We've seen some good young players for Hampshire, one of whom is Alex Morris. Now, the interesting thing about Morris, he's a good young cricketer that came from Yorkshire. Now, the interesting thing is odd boots. Now, some bowlers have odd boots because they drag with their right foot and wear them out. He's got odd boots because on his left foot he's got an Achilles injury, and it's sore if he wears a proper cricket boot on that foot. So he's got odd boots, but one thing's for certain, he's got another pair like that in his bag.
Warwickshire had started very well. The pitch was playing well, very dry. Looked like it'd be nice for the spinners later. Alan Donald might not find the pace in it that he'd like. There he is, enjoying watching Knight and Singh. David Hemp left out. Spectator.
Alan Mullally not having the impact that everybody thought he would, actually. Anurag Singh played some terrific strokes, but Mullally didn't get the ball to swing at all, which is when he's at his best, and he was disdainfully smacked over extra cover, which for me was one of 2 highlights in Singh's innings, and that stroke for square leg we saw a couple of moments ago was another. It was a good indication of the wrist power that comes into a lot of the Asian style players, And at times he reminded me of Mohammed Azharuddin. Udall brought into the attack for Hampshire to try to dry the runs up. Udall, the most experienced of Hampshire's available one-day slow bowlers, because of Shane Warne. Not there, of course.
That's found the gap. Nick Knight's brought up a splendid 50 at Edgbaston. England's one-day opening batsman, left out in the recent series, enjoying batting today in the sun. Nick Knight through the covers, skipping down to Peter Hartley. Classic shot through mid-on. He enjoyed that one. Too much width from Morris. Again through the offside. And that's his 50. Well played.
Fine shot. Placement, good timing. The ball just moved the fraction from middle to that middle leg or leg stump. 100 up. 102 for no wicket. What a good basis.
Anurag Singh had plenty of style to his batting. And a style of another kind. Alex Morris used to have a ponytail.
The problem, though, is in the judge's wig. Robin Smith finding it tough out there. Very well placed. I'm most impressed with the way this guy's playing now. He didn't panic early on when he found it difficult.
Left, Chase!
Jeez. We've seen some timing already from this fellow. And he has stood up on the back foot and hit 3 or 4 strokes either side of point. Would have been worth the admission money on their own. Oh, it's many a mile. Oh, just a flick. Thrilling batting to watch, that is. Carefree brilliance from Nick Knight.
He's gone for it. There's a man out there, and he's caught it. Jason Laney just a couple of yards in from the rope. Taking the catch. Warwick Singh has gone. Warwickshire lose their first wicket. Singh looking for the big boundary option. It's been a wonderful knock, but he didn't quite make the fence.
This is a relief for Robin Smith and Alan Mullally, and Jason Laney as well. Neatly judged. He pouched that beautifully. So the breakthrough comes at last. He's played beautifully, particularly on the offside. Very, very strong there. He's out for 85. 185 for 1.
Well, finally a smile to a Hampshire face. How they needed that breakthrough. And then they all got together for one of those famous huddles that we see so much from cricket sides these days, urging each other on. I mean, it's looking as if Warwickshire are going to get up above the 250 mark. They must make sure that with all the good running between the wickets and boundaries, it's less than that.
And that's the 100. Well played, Nick Knight. Splendid innings. Shots all round the wicket. And what a way to bring it up. Wasn't this nonchalant? Just clipping it over mid-wicket. Osler's chip mid-wicket. That's well placed. And another boundary. 9 overs remaining. Warwick should be looking to go at least 8 and over, if not more. Well, there's no one at deep fine leg. It's where he tried to get it, but he picked out the man at deep square. Will Kendall takes the catch. Morris celebrates. Nick Knight had the right idea. Fine leg was up. Didn't get it fine enough. Found the man. He's gone for 100.
Well, when he sees this again on TV, he's going to be mightily disappointed with this. He could have hit it anywhere. It was a little low, slow full toss, and he's picked out deep square leg without having to move. Mind, he's played some great shots, Nick Knight, and he really did play well. Laid a foundation, out for 100, 212 for 2.
Nothing wrong with a bit of enthusiasm. I don't know about the war dance when the score's 221 for 2. There's the Manhattan chart. Hampshire just doing well here, holding on to what could have been a runaway train by the Warwickshire boys. 44 overs gone, 221 for 2.
Just in the last 20 minutes, Hampshire haven't let it get away from them. We were talking earlier quite legitimately about 275 to 300, the way the openers were going and the strength of the batting that was left. Oh, must be close. Yes. Franklin Rose, if ever I've seen it, by some other name.
Rosler really trying to whip this to the onside. Shots recently really favouring the onside, stepping across, just hitting him inside the red zone. Carry on to hit middle and off stump. Breakthrough for Mascarenhas. It's 228 for 3.
Well, that's very well bowled by Mullally. A slower ball straight away. And this is the sort of thing Hampshire need. Nothing quicker to stop the scoring rate going up than taking wickets.
Very accurate first delivery. Powell giving himself room. Push that through the offside. And the ball. And there's a slower delivery. Powell for 4. It's 243 for 4.
Mullally and Hartley bowled very well at the end of the innings. This was a rare boundary. Trevor Penny sweeping Hartley. It was a good idea. Fine leg was up. That was the only boundary that Warwickshire actually scored in the last 6 overs, even with all these wickets in hand. Hampshire kept a grip on things.
And that's how it ended up, 262 for 4, with Penny unbeaten on 29 and Brown on 6. But it was the openers, Knight and Singh, who did so very well. It was a marvellous partnership, a record for Warwickshire in this competition. No great surprise. Not much joy for Hampshire amongst the bowlers. Dimmy Mascarenhas with 10 overs, 1 for 29, and Sean Noodle as well did the best job.
Sport on 4 with Stepstone Online Recruitment.
In tomorrow's Sunday Mirror, your free Premier Football ladder. Keep bang up to date with all the season's fixtures, key players and teams battling for the title. Only in tomorrow's Sunday Mirror.
Tissues, video and a French stick. Piece of cake.
Morning, Mother. Now, are you sure I can't get you anything?
Don't worry, love, I'll be all right.
Morning, madam. Where's your mother?
Oh, she's a little under the weather. I'm just getting her a few bits. Tissues. Video. And a French stick.
Oh, sorry, madam.
We've extended our Tesco.com deliveries, so now even more of you can shop online. So if you can't get to us, Tesco can come to you.
Come in. Oh, you should have said I'd have done it for you.
Tesco.com. Every little helps.
Only 10p a minute? Call Chatterbox 09013 30 30 30. You'd better believe it. Only 10p a minute. 09013 30 30 30. Call now.
4.85% gross AER on my account, they said, and I said, accredited by the British Standards Institute for Security, and I said, okay, they said, we transfer all your standing orders and direct debits for you. I said. Daniel Nanavati, part of the Smile generation.
You better smile!
263 then for Hampshire to win this NatWest semi-final match against Warwickshire. It's a rate of around about 5 1/4 runs per over. No secret that they're going to depend much on this man, Robin Smith, who has decided to open the batting with John Stevenson and was quickly into his stride. Give him any room outside off stump, Dermot, he's lethal.
He sure is, and it was a good pitch, still playing well. And the Warwickshire bowlers just fed his strength a little bit too much. He got Hampshire off to a great start, and evidence there of how abrasive the pitch is.
Yes, when you say they fed his strength, I mean, they tried to bowl pretty straight, but of course you do that and the ball drifts down the leg side, and, well, they're probably hoping they don't have to bowl at him, I guess.
The beauty. Yeah. Those not all that much footwork, but oh, he's a powerful fella.
He certainly is, and Dougie Brown feeding Robin Smith with his favourite shot. A lot of width on this delivery, and Robin Smith back in position and giving it the full treatment.
Now, if there are any youngsters watching, this is a great action to copy. Look how still Alan Donald keeps his head. Beautiful grace, the minimum of effort, but all his force is focused on where he wants to bowl the ball.
Yes, actually, sort of in an ironic way, Donald coming onto the bat to Smith and Stevenson wasn't a bad thing. That was a good shot by John Stevenson. The score now, 61 for no wicket.
Bang! Fetch that. 2 men out on the offside boundary. Couldn't do anything about this cut shot from Robin Smith. Dougie Brown will be kicking himself. You don't bowl here at Smith.
Well, you can't bowl there at Smith, and he's got the field for it. He's got the sweeper on the boundary on the offside. He's got a short point and a short extra cover, so he obviously feels that he needs to defend that side of the pitch.
Short, pulled, up in the air, out. John Stevenson's gone. Dougie Brown has struck. The simplest of catches in the end. Michael Powell, the fielder, square leg. He just didn't get hold of this pull shot.
No, he's been out of sorts, John Stevenson, today. Just caught him, rushed him, that delivery, skidded onto him a little bit quicker than he expected. Didn't get through with the shot. Top edge, easy catch. John Stevenson's gone for 15, 66 for 1.
After the 15 overs were up, Ashley Giles came on, and Giles White showed some good initiative. This was a lovely sweep shot, and another improvisation, the reverse sweep. Kept his eye on the ball, didn't try and hit it too hard, and he really took up the challenge of working the spinners around.
And also rotating the strike so that Robin Smith got plenty of it. And here's a little package for you of the best of Smith. Some players radiate an aura at the crease that you can't really define. Graham Gooch certainly had it, and Alan Lamb to a degree in one-day cricket for England had it. Robin Smith has it in abundance, the ability to stand there and already make the bowler feel bad about himself. That's why you see more bad balls, no question about it. They can almost make the bowler bowl indifferently. Even Donald suffering there with that square cut. A brilliant display from Robin Smith, who seemed to be somewhere near his very best form, even at a ripe old age after a difficult old season. Here he is on 49, and there he is on 50. A little nudge down the ground that will have given him the most enormous pleasure, and indeed all the Hampshire supporters that were there today. It's been a very tough season for them. They needed something special, and Smith was beginning to give it to them.
Hampshire need 161 more runs. Yeah! And he's bowled him! What a delivery. Neil Smith has got one to turn. Got it dead right through the gate. And that's where Robert Smith's walking to. The gate and the pavilion barrier.
Yeah, very good delivery. Just floated it up a bit more purchase on it. Nice and full. Robin Smith looking to play it on the onside. And that's spun quite a long way, and it's hit the stumps. Very big wicket. You can see how delighted Warwickshire are, and well they might be. Robin Smith out for 61. Very good knock opening the batting. 102 for 2.
Very steady Manhattan. A lot of overs between 15 and 25. But they've managed to score 6 runs off.
Catch, Nick!
This could be out, and it is. In the end, Nick Knight took a tumble. Looked like his feet went from under him. Giles White leaning on the leg side. He actually lost grip of his handle as he played this shot. Ended up just picking out Nick Knight on the deep mid-wicket fence.
Giles White is livid with himself, just getting out at the wrong time. He's out for 28. Caught on the boundary, 121 for 3. But it was a fairly regulation catch. Giles White is livid with himself, just getting out at the wrong time. He's out for 28. Caught on the boundary, 121 for 3.
Quite hot today, up in the late 20s. So if you can't get to a beach, come to Edgbaston. Hampshire in the run chase need another 121 to win the game. They have 7 wickets in hand and there are 17 overs left. Ladies on the pull stroke and it beats the man out at deep square. Pretty well struck.
Well, he hit it well. He hit it early, and that was important. There's a man posted at deep square, but he hit this in front of square, pivoted well, made good contact.
This is good bowling now from Welsh. Clever stuff. He's getting the ball to swing in quite late, and he's bowling it full enough to stop Hampshire being able to score square of the wicket. Only singles available down the ground.
That's what you want to do. You want to close the batsman down, and with the reverse swing drifting in, it's not giving the batsman any room on the offside. It's very good bowling. The more dot balls bowled, the better. Hampshire need a couple of big overs. Need a couple of 8s and 9s. Reduce this run rate.
Will Kendall's gone high. And he's got 6 for it. Looked to me as if he just skived under the ball a bit. Just what's needed for Hampshire.
Hampshire needed this. They needed a couple of big overs. This is the beginning of it. Didn't get to the pitch, but went through with the shot and got enough bat onto it. Just carried.
Well, Alan Donald brought back into the attack and still plenty of overs. 89 for Hampshire to win. Dimmy. Oh, it's out. Will Kendall's gone. The direct hit from mid-wicket was always a single fraught with danger.
It was always going to be close, this run. It went very close to Michael Powell, and he did not miss from side on, and he's not even in the frame. Good piece of fielding. Kendall has gone for 27, 174 for 4.
Straight hit. Great effort too from Singh. But a crucial boundary for Hampshire. They need that, not just for run rate, but for morale. 183 for 4 now.
What a catch! Michael Powell, first the run out, now he's pulled off an absolute pearler. Huge hugs from Donald. You'll have to travel a long way and wait a long time to see a better catch than this. Michael Powell has pulled off a stunner.
Fantastic pick up there. Michael Powell, well hit by Jason Laney, you'll admit it.
vacant, what he thought was a vacant mid-wicket area. But Powell diving full length to his left, pulling off a fantastic catch. That's further evidence that the match is slipping away from Hampshire.
Well, on commentary at the time, Dermot Reeve got very excited about that catch, rightly so too. He's got two hands to it, going to his left side. Wonderfully athletic stuff, and a key moment too. Laney, a dangerous player, starting to play nicely, gone for 43. Mascarenhas and Ames, the men at the crease. 186 for 5 Hampshire, with 41 overs having gone. Everybody doing a decent job. It hasn't been easy for Graham Welsh. Brown and Donald a wicket each. 2 for Smith, and a couple left for Ashley Giles. Plenty of good fielding too. Graham Welsh equally athletic to Powell, and all this applying the pressure on a tricky looking situation for Hampshire.
Catch! And that's gone. Good catch again. We're seeing some beauties out there today. That was very good, in keeping with the others that have been taken.
It was a good catch. He elevated well, got timing right, which was important. Dominic Osler, good pair of hands. A good catch at an important time. Mascarenhas is not pleased. He goes for 13, 204 for 6.
They've got it away down. The man's up inside the fielding circle. Adrian Ames facing Welsh.
Catch!
Well, that's exactly what's needed.
Catch!
It was a shout of catch, but they've got to keep their heads. That's the main thing.
Well, Sean Udall, with the natural ability to strike the ball, offers something to Hampshire until this moment when Ashley Giles over the wicket into the rough, and another lovely catch, Dermot. The Bears are on song out the field, aren't they?
Yeah, this time it's Dougie Brown enjoying in the fun. Kept his eye on it. Difficult when they're over your shoulder and you're going backwards. He plucked it out, stuck in the left hand, and by this stage you really felt it was Warwickshire's day. Ashley Giles bowling in the last over, getting it right in the block hole.
Well, yes, it all ended quite tamely, in truth, because Hampshire were too far behind the rate. So when the hands were shaken, the margin was 19 runs, and in truth, it probably wasn't quite that close a game. Warwickshire, the better side on the day, and deserving their victory, but Hampshire showing plenty of fight. They're not quite the pushover that some people thought they might be. As I say, victory by 19 runs, only one man of the match. He made 100. Nick Knight.
Well, you're off to Lords. It's going to be a great occasion. I mean, having played a couple of years of county cricket, and 2 years ago Derbyshire made it. It was a special day for everyone. I'm sure you're looking forward to that.
Yeah, I've been lucky. We've had a couple of visits with Warwickshire before. It's a very special day. It's you play all season with these guys, and it's a special day. And if you can lift that trophy at the end of it, it's what you play for. So we've got there. That's the important thing. We've got to make sure another performance like this at Lords, and we won't be far away.
All right, well, the tough question, I have to ask you, Gloucester or Lancashire, who would you prefer to play?
It's a tough call. Gloucester, have, I suppose on paper, are the side that have performed really well in one-day cricket over the last few years, and Lancashire have got the individuals who can take games away from you. So, I don't know, we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. But, I mean, Gloucester is certainly a side that know their game well, and they've performed well at Lords in the past, so we'll have to wait and see. But if we play like this, we're going to be tough to beat anyway.
They will indeed. Tomorrow, 10:30 in the morning, Gloucestershire play Lancashire in the second of the NatWest Trophy semi-finals. See you then.
He'll be the main man if needed.
If needed, will that corner play a part, or will it be a short, explosive fight?
I don't expect the corner to play